Hello, Mr. Martin.
Hello, Mrs. Martin.
I'm still fucking jet lagged, Mr. Martin.
We'll get over it.
Anyway, I did go crazy a bit with these things. So they're my nice souvenirs from San Francisco. And this is the FedEx desk planner, which I think will help us organise a bit more.
Good luck with that.
You know, what was funny is, like, I was looking at this, my theme for San Francisco was it's same but different. You know, it feels like Sydney, but it's not Sydney because it's too cold than Sydney.
That makes absolutely...
It's same but different. You know, it's just...
Yeah, like, it's like, hey, Golden Gate Bridge, Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Well, that's it. There
Kinda
is same, but it's different. So FedEx...
Yeah, they're both bridges.
FedEx to me was like their Office Works. I think you would have liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, but Office Works doesn't have planes and trains and stuff.
They don't have either. But
FedEx does.
oh, yeah, they do that.
They have couriers.
Yeah, that's so many FedEx trucks there. What else? Oh, we have to do San Francisco together next time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, last time you had fun. This time I had fun. You should have
I want
fun.
to go to Alcatraz.
No, I'll pass on that
Go
one.
to Alcatraz Island and you can...
No, I think you can
You
go...
can go, I was once a visitor of Her Majesty.
They don't have Majesties there.
It was The Rock.
Oh, gosh.
Come on, Nicolas Cage and what's his name?
You can go...
James Bond.
Sean Connery.
That's him.
You can go by yourself. I've been there, done that, and I don't want to do that again. There's too many ghosts.
You don't want to engage the
See,
Charlotte
but
Rock.
this is like Port Arthur. It's same but different. It's got those vibes. Anyway, I think we've digressed. Anyway, so I think I mentioned it in my previous videos, but this was my souvenir. Well, I had other souvenirs, but this was my find for this, and because it's so near to Christmas, this is going to be Christmas presents for the family, and Mr. Martin is going to demonstrate how to use them. So darling, which one will you start off with first?
We might as well start with the little ones.
Oh, let's do the little ones.
I'm assuming they're both the same.
No, get real. Okay, so, all right, yeah, unwrap. So, they all come in these little dainty boxes. Open. What does it say on the side? It actually says on the side.
I know, I can't read.
Well, no. Lift it up. No. Yeah, that one. Oh, it's Peace. You might like this one, actually. Peace.
Was it a perfume?
No. Just have a look. Anyway, so that's why we got the FedEx in the paper, because Mr. Martin's going to demonstrate how these things work. So see how it wraps up so nicely.
It's like pass the parcel.
Well, you know, they are going to be Christmas presents.
All we need is the music.
Like what? Okay. Well, I don't know.
Pass the parcel.
What'd you do that for?
So I can keep it.
Okay. Ooh la la. No, that's the other way.
Oh, sorry.
Move it the other way. That was Winston Churchill. What do you think?
Very nice, but you're not going to write with that.
Okay. Yes, you will. So.
No,
okay.
you ruin it.
Shh. That's the whole point. I've told you that's why I like this. This is what you call functional art.
No, why ruin his artwork?
It's not an... It's supposed to be used. That's the whole point.
It is. You can sit there and go...
No. Well, look, what I worry...
You can sit at the office and go...
What I worry about this is people are going to play... So you can see how big it is.
Do you know what? I'm always thinking about breaking a finger off.
I know. There'll be one fingerless. Don't do that. Don't be naughty. All right, come on. You got to demonstrate. Say
no, I'll ruin his
No,
artwork.
just bloody write on the bloody paper.
Okay, I'm only going to do a line because...
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. I thought you were going to write the artist's name.
Not with his creation. They're actually quite nice. I don't want to wreck it. These are really cool.
These are going to be Christmas presents, and we're going to be using all of them.
Yeah, look, I wouldn't.
Okay, I don't know who to give this to yet, so we'll think about whom the person, a loved one, whom you think
should get the finger.
Should get the finger. I think I know who, but we shall discuss it at another stage. And you're right, they will break it off. and turn it. I don't know how fragile these things are actually.
They actually do feel quite solid.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be
But look,
graphite.
Considering the artist did such a brilliant job, it is really a shame to actually waste it.
No, it's not being wasted. It is called functional art. It's like those seats, you know, that are functional. They're also a work of art, but they have to have some sort of function, you know. If it doesn't get used, it's a bit, you know. All right. I thought you were going to do better than that, you know.
Okay, I don't want to wreck it. That's actually quite nice.
I was telling people how much of a better artist you are, and you just drew a line.
Okay.
Oh, what's this one? The owl.
Okay, my old mate here has done a brilliant job. It's such a shame to actually.
It's not a shame. That was the whole point. I mean.
Okay, what's the name of the artist?
Ahelio Batley. I hope I pronounced it right. So.
Mate, you do some marvellous work, and it's a shame to actually destroy it.
I mean, that's the whole point. If it was inanimate, then you can't really do much with it, and then people wouldn't buy it because, well, what can we do with it?
You can use it as a collecting piece.
But it's supposed to be used.
No. Now, how could you seriously look at that and say, dude, let's use it?
Okay, we'll use it. Do you wanna write A for his first? Ooh. Okay.
They are actually quite nice, but I don't want to blow.
Oh gosh! Now you're becoming precious.
Okay.
All right. So Mr. Martin's rather precious about this now. See, now he's appreciating art.
Oh, it's just a shame to destroy old mate's.
You know what surprised me? That it has survived the luggage handlers of both San Francisco and Sydney Airport.
I think it'd be pretty safe that way. It's just a shame to destroy his work.
It's not destroyed. It's not.
It's like
what's the whole point of buying his work if you can't? And there's a little label. Oh, can you show the little label?
It's like getting a Banksy and just destroy
Okay,
it.
just place it on there. So this is it's upside down. Can you please turn it up?
Upside down, Miss Jane.
Yes, the other way.
Yes, Mr. Squiggle. Yes, Miss Jane.
So
Yes, Miss Jane.
Handle with care. Intended use for ages 7 and over. Well, that stuff's the gift giving, doesn't it? Polish with clean, dry, soft cloth. Keep out of direct sunlight and away from heat. So there we go.
So keep away from children.
Keep away from. Okay, so not well. Oh, we'll see. You know.
Anywho.
Which tiny hands are gonna get that?
Preferably not one with a finger.
Next one.
This is the quill.
Oh, I don't mind that. I think I got this for you because I did ask. I did ask. Okay, that's a bigger paper.
It's a bigger piece of paper.
Okay, well, can you just show it what they have?
Okay, this is the bigger piece of paper.
It's upside down again.
Oh, sorry, Miss Jane.
Okay, what does it say? Oh, 2017. Okay.
And to
what's the opposite? What does it say?
Anybody that's not that old, it's of Mr. Squiggle.
Hey, there's a little mention here. Weightlessly, the quill brings words soaring on the spirit of prayer and protection. In Islam, the quill is thought to have been created from light 1,000 years before God created anything else. Also, a symbol of predestination. The quill writes words imbued with a spiritual and ancient guidance. So every time you use that, I hope that you are spiritually guided.
I am spiritually uplifted.
You know, I wouldn't have minded if it were the point of it was longer.
Look, don't forget, it is pure pencil.
Okay, just move those little two
I want to know
things.
how you're going to sharpen it.
You don't. You just use. Okay, my suggestion. Can you demonstrate that you can? Just hold it gently. So A-I. Oh, G. Sorry. A-G. Sorry.
Seriously?
A-G. 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 And do the other way. Like use the other end.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. I want to see the feather end. Okay, and it's E. Let's see. See, so it shows that you don't really need to have the Sharpie bit.
Yeah, I know, but it's now a blunty bit.
Well,
it's a flatty bit.
It's yours, so
you
just have to live with it.
I can destroy it.
So what did you think of your quill as your Christmas present? You
bad.
still like it?
Yeah, but you know where it's going to wind up.
Well, can you put those two pieces of paper?
Do you know where it's going to wind up?
Yeah, it's going to be in broken bits by the end of Christmas Day.
No, it's going to be in my cabinet with my book.
Oh no, you got to use it.
Okay, art is appreciable. Do you know, when you actually destroy yours and you go, oh, geez, what's going to happen now?
Okay, what's that one? Oh, the shell.
shell.
Oh, I know who's going to get that one. So it will be a nice surprise for them.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Oh, sorry, we are actually live.
Yeah, we still live. Okay. Show how well wrapped it is in tissue paper. So it's in black. It's like a coffin, isn't it? It's like unwrapping a mummy.
And it's air bubbled.
Yeah, which is good, especially, you know, against those baggage handlers. It's well wrapped. It's very light, you know. Okay. All right. So that's what the shell looks like. So I got the shell because somebody requested the shell, but also it looks like a quill and the owl, doesn't it?
Looks like a shell.
Well, it looks like one of those Gillian chocolate things.
No, do not eat it.
Okay, L-I-O.
I.
L.
Yep, L. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, well, L.
L.
Okay, just be gentle. I. Oh, you're doing the other bit. Okay. It'd be fun if you broke it off. O. Excellent. I think you were better with the other ones. You were a bit tentative with the shell.
Yeah, but like I said,
It's not yours, so it's going to be somebody else's. So we'll pretend that it's not you.
It's more like I said, it's like Banksy. We don't want to. Yeah.
Did you say it's just like Banksy? I don't think it's by Banksy though.
No, it's like a Banksy.
Yeah, but Banksy's like millions of bucks.
You know, but it's still a nice piece of art.
So we have a new piece of paper. So we've gone to the two biggest that we have.
Which is a worry.
Yeah. So do you want to open the first one?
Yeah.
What?
Okay, we are now doing the drawing hand. Do you know how I know it's a drawing hand?
Because it says hand.
It is drawing. What? And another big tag. I'll get it right this way. Yeah.
So yeah, the drawing hand is one of the bigger ones. Did he sign it or is it just printed?
I think it's printed.
Okay. Ooh, so that's the left hand.
For the lefties.
Put it down, put it down. Yeah, so, yeah. I like it. It reminds me of one of those, that drawing, famous drawing. It's almost like an Escher.
It is. Do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of the
Hand.
horror movie called Chucky, where they actually had the doll's hand.
No, it reminds me from the Addams Family. Remember Hand?
Oh, it.
It. Yeah, that's him. Okay, so do you want to write Bat, B-A-T, and then we'll do the others. Okay, so he's not a lefty, as you can see. Be gentle.
I'm being gentle. Do you know how funky that is to do?
I know. That's why I got it. I thought it's such an incredible line.
Now, what's his...
A.
Yep. This is really hard.
Why?
You try it.
No, I'm not trying it. I've tried it. Okay, last one. T. Okay, that's it. All right. So you like it? He's the Batman.
Like I said...
Well, no, leave it out, and then we'll compare it with the other hand. How about that? So you know, I had to get both hands. I know you said you didn't want the other hand, but I thought, you know, in for a penny, in for a pound, might as well get both hands.
Okay, you do realise this isn't
What?
my left hand or whatever it is by...
My left foot.
No.
My right foot.
No, what's his name? The Joker dude.
I don't know.
Oh, what's his name? Australian actor.
Russell Crowe?
Oh.
He's Kiwi.
Oh, what's his name? He played the Joker out of Batman.
Oh, Heath Ledger.
He did the piano movie with My Two Hands, my left hand.
Oh, geez.
My two hands.
Jeffrey Rush.
My Two Hands.
Who knows?
The last one he did.
I don't remember. I don't know even which actor. So is it the same label? Let me see. So it's still the same label. Oh, it's the back. Yeah. What does it say? Oh, can you flip it over? Because it's missing something. What does it say? In graph... Okay. Apparently, he casted his own hand in graphite each day. Turn it over. Turn it over.
You've got little hands.
For one calendar year. I'm sorry, Mr. Batley. Please ignore Mr. Martin. You've got small hands. That is naughty. Very naughty. He similarly casts his children's hands to create the object before you. So apparently this is after his children's hand, so it's not his.
Oh, it's all right. Then.
So drawing number 2.
It's all right.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said total respect, because if it was your hand, you'd be in trouble.
Okay, so you got to write the last 2 letters of his name, which is L and E. Now this should be more comfortable for you because you're a righty. Woo! Woohoo! Now, can we put both hands together? Well, can we get? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
The right's bigger.
the right is bigger. It's probably a more dominant hand. If you put it up, let's see if it's how you're going the other way. Ooh, that's different, isn't
Actually,
it?
have a look at the markings on the right hand compared to the left in regards to the lining and stuff like that.
Yeah. You could tell the right hand's the weathered hand.
Mm.
Oh, and it's got some inscription at the bottom. 1998, I think. See on the right hand? See?
Might be one of his kids.
How about the left hand? It doesn't have any inscription. Flip it up. I want to see what's on the wrist side. The other way.
Nothing.
There's nothing over there?
No, nothing like on the other one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's unusual.
Unless they're sold as a pair.
No, they weren't. I had to buy a hand each. That's really funny, isn't it? Okay, so overall, what do you think? They'd make great Christmas presents this year, don't you think?
Mm.
Yeah.
And the actual artist did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Which is a shame to actually take it and
Oh.
destroy it. That's all I'm going to say.
So you're not going to use the hand?
Do you know what?
What?
I'm going to keep it in my collection.
Oh, do not. I actually want it seen to be drawn, and then maybe you can be more creative and.
So the only problem is, though, it's not going to fit in my shirt pocket. Like, literally.
How about the quill? The quill should fit.
I don't know. Work could find it a little bit interesting.
Yeah, I know the quill. All right. So overall, do you think the recipients will like these?
They're actually nice.
Yeah.
They are. I don't know.
How does it feel to the touch?
It's very smooth.
Very smooth.
It doesn't do like, I know, doing art with charcoals and stuff like that. It's not a grainy, messy, smudgy. Where this is actually quite smooth.
It is smooth.
It's very light.
It almost feels like plastic, doesn't it?
It does, actually.
But it's not. It's graphite, accordingly.
Mm.
So anyway, all right. Well, this was my stash from San Francisco. So we'll see. Maybe we'll film the reaction of people who receive them. I don't know. I'll think about
See
it.
how you go.
See how we go. All right. Thank you,
Thanks.
Helia Batley. So
Cracker of a job. Seriously,
Yeah.
great job.
see, even Mr. Martin approves, and he doesn't usually approve of my purchases.
No.
All right. Bye.
Bye.